Boy, oh boy, how could I have forgotten about this record? It was not a hit here in the States. This was a brilliant storytelling record. This is just so, in a way, so uncharacteristic of the 80s. This is a song that is more of a 60s song than an 80s record. A storytelling record. 60s, maybe early 70s. Stan Ridgway, Camouflage. Stan Ridgway, lead singer of Walla Voodoo, had a distinctive voice. Walla Voodoo, they had that song out in the summer of 1983 called Mexican Radio, which should have been a massive hit, but it wasn't. Didn't go anywhere near the top 40. He went solo. He put out an album called The Big Heat, and Stan Ridgway put out an album called The Big Heat, and Camouflage. Camouflage. This narration is from a point of view of a Marine. This Marine, private first class, he's in a search and destroy mission. This is 1965. This is the early phases of the Vietnam War when the Marines came ashore. Summer, fall of 65. And the narrator, he gets lost. He separates from the search and destroy patrol. And he starts hunting the Vietnamese or the Viet Cong himself. And he gets into some trouble, and he's rescued by this guy who calls himself Camouflage. And they make it back to base, but they're ambushed on the way. And it seems like bullets just go right through the Camouflage. And this Marine is like, gosh, dog, man, this guy's like Superman of superhuman strength. And bullets can't seem to stop this guy. So the big Marine, right, Camouflage. So the narrator and Camouflage, they make it back to base. And Camouflage, he leaves. He leaves the narrator. The narrator's on the edge of the base. He goes back to base and he tells his friends what happened. It turns out, boy, what a brilliant twist. What a genius twist. It turns out that Camouflage had been on his deathbed for a week. He was injured. He died the night before. Camouflage's last wish was to rescue a Marine from a barrage, from an ambush. Gosh, dog it. I'm absolutely awestruck. Fortunately, it did hit overseas. It went to number 4. This record went to number 4 in England, top 10 in Ireland. It's so ironic that a song about the Vietnam War would hit in England instead of here in the States. And it just leads you to a go figure moment. Like, what the F is this? But maybe it just didn't fit into the techno wash of the 80s. A top 40 Xtra on my fantasy playlist, September 6, 1986. Stan Ridgway with Camouflage.